Good deal. We'll go ahead and continue in our media availability this afternoon quickly after the Camper World Truck Series race and preview of tomorrow's Food City 300 with the NASCAR Nationwide Series. We're now joined by our most recent winner, driver of the number 60 Roush Performance Parts Ford, Chris Buescher. Chris, I'm sure it's been a pretty fun week for you, knowing coming off your first Nationwide Series win, but talk a little bit about last week's race, the experience you were able to have with your patient champion Luke, and then also previewing this weekend at Bristol.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of. Was bringing Luke in with Nationwide Children's Hospital. That was a really cool weekend, not only for Luke but for all the patient champions that they brought out to the track. I believe we had 10 of them out there. We brought them all to the stage after towards the end of our Victory Lane celebration, so it was really neat seeing them all. They all had a great time. Just really honored to be a part of that program. Would love to be able to do it again in the future. And obviously with the race being sponsored by Nationwide Children's Hospital, it was really cool to be able to go to Victory Lane for our first time there. It was just a really fitting situation. Like I said, Luke was awesome. He had a ball. His whole family did, and we've kept in touch. We're actually sending him some sheet metal off the car, so he should have plenty to remember the race by. But focusing on Bristol now, looking forward to it. I believe this is a place that run pretty decent in the past. We're coming in. We got Roush Performance on the car this week. Coming here trying to repeat. We know we can do it now. It was just a matter of getting that first one out of the way and focusing and moving forward. So short tracks have pretty much been our strong suit this year. Looking forward to this one, Richmond. Keep going forward here. So we should have a good day. Get another solid top 5 for our guys.
All right, we'll go ahead and take questions for Chris. If you have one, please state your name and affiliation, and we'll start with Jim.
Jim Uttershaw, Observer. Chris, you started the season what was probably the lowest of lows. You've now experienced the highest of highs, getting your first win. How difficult was it to kind of stay on track in between?
Yeah, we took a blow there at the beginning of the year. That was tough. Not that we weren't fast enough to be in that race. We had a lot of speed, just the weather, the new qualifying format, everything just kind of worked against us there. So that was a really tough weekend. I actually sat down with Steve Newmark and Robbie and Jack, and kind of said, this is not the end. Nobody knows what anybody did in their first Daytona nationwide race. They said, so just keep looking forward. So we did. We came back. Obviously that hurt us in the points right away. It put us in a hole that we've been trying to claw our way out of ever since. And we're not out of that hole by any means, but at some point during the year we just kind of sat back, and with Scott Graves and the whole team, we decided we just needed to race for wins. We can't be worrying about the points anymore. I mean, with the cards we were dealt, we just need to go out here and try and win some more races. And in doing that, we'll get more points, the maximum amount of points possible, and just see where that falls. So it's been a roller coaster, no doubt, but it's awesome to be able to get that first win in our rookie season.
Right, Dustin?
Dustin Long, MRN.com. Just in the few days, how do you feel the perception of you has changed now that you're a winner, or what does it mean to go from trying to get that win to getting that first win? How have things changed? How have you noticed maybe things have changed per se?
I'll still at the shop at 6:30 Monday morning and Tuesday morning, so not a whole lot, but it's been pretty neat. The change on Twitter, the following, the amount of media surrounding it has been amazing. Just trying to keep up. I had more text messages on my phone than I've ever had in my life, so that was incredible. A lot of people that have helped me a ton along the way through the years. Been doing this since I was 6 years old, racing something, and there's a lot of people that have done a lot to get me to this point. So it's been really neat talking to those guys. It was all good stuff. I mean, everybody just saying, it was a matter of time. You just had to have the right circumstances, and we went to Mid-Ohio and we were fast, right away. So that was really cool. We knew we had a good car the whole weekend, and we were able to put together a pretty much flawless race and go out there and get that win. So that was awesome.
What does it mean for you? Because obviously you
It's
One thing to believe in, it's another thing to actually see what your goal is, see what you're part of that now.
absolutely, and in the ARCA series, that was something. Once we got that first one out of the way, it was a confidence booster. It says, man, we can do this. We knew we should have been able to, but once you actually do it, there's proof right there. You know, you can go and get more. And you know, after we got that first one out of the way in the ARCA series, we were able to go on it and win a lot more. And hoping it's going to be the same situation here. I know it will be. I mean, we got a good team. Roush Fenway Racing's been working really hard. We're going to get some more speed hour cars, and we're going to go win some more races this year. And you know, I think it's just going to help exponentially. I mean, we really needed to prove to ourselves that we could do it. So it's the confidence, the momentum going into these next, or I guess these last several races for the year, should really pay dividends.
Right, go ahead.
Matt Weaver, PopularSpeed.com. Chris, we were talking to Trevor earlier, and he says that Mark Martin has been in the shop for the past few months since joining Roush as a consultant, and just looking at the tape and looking at y'all's performance. Have you had a chance to really interact with Mark one-on-one, and what sort of things have you two been working on, and him with the team as a whole?
Yeah, that was a pretty neat deal, and obviously when the announcement came out, it was actually pretty late. We'd already been working with them for several months. You know, Mark's been a huge asset added back to Roush Fenway Racing. Obviously, with the history Mark has and the talent he has, and everything that he's able to bring to the table is just going to help us going forward. So especially for rookies like me and Ryan, you know, we need as much help as we can get, especially going to a lot of these places for the first time. Obviously, coming back here to Bristol, I have 2 races under my belt now, so it's a little better. But you know, he's helping us a lot on the track, off the track. He's going to our debrief meetings, trying to tell us where he saw during the previous weekend where we could have done better. So I'm really looking forward to having long-term relationships with Mark and having him at the shop and helping us all get better.
Go ahead, Chris.
Chris Knight, Kentrust.com. Congrats on last weekend, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
Looking ahead to this week, though, Milko Duno is attempting to make her NASCAR Nationwide Series debut. I know you raced a lot with her in the ARCA Racing Series. Can you talk about what it was like about racing with her? Do you feel like that she's ready for this challenge? Because this is a huge challenge that she's facing this weekend. And will you talk to Milko any weekend and give her any advice about it?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a challenging track. And she'll have a lot of fun learning this place. It's something that, you know, threw me for a loop the first time I came here. I thought I was prepared coming from Salem, from Winchester, knowing that it was just another high-banked half mile. But the speed this place has, how smooth it is, and how similar and I guess how groomed it is compared to some of these older racetracks that we've run in the past. So it'll be a learning experience. You know, we'll help any way we can and try and give any advice that I may have. I don't have much for here. I'm still pretty new myself. We had pretty decent year or two. I don't remember exactly how long we ran together, but you know, that was a time when we were running really well and were able to get several wins through that time, and you know, didn't seem to have any issues.
Brad Norman, NASCAR.com. To your left, Chris. The past 6 or 7 weeks, you seem like you've run really well. Obviously, you won last week. This is a really good, talented rookie class in the Nationwide Series. Do you think your performance, most notably your victory, kind of elevates your name in that rookie discussion?
Absolutely. It's been huge. You know, it's one of the things where we know we should have been in the hunt. We knew we had the speed, the talent to be able to do it and be in that class. Once we were able to pull off this win, though, it's just one of those things where, you know, Ty's gotten his win, you know, Chase with his several. It's just cool to be added to that group. You know, we got like I said, a very stout field of rookies. So it's been tough every week, and not only do you have to run all these Cup guys and the veterans, but you have to run those rookies, outrun those rookies as well. So it's a very, very impressive field. It's just makes us all better, though. It makes us all work a little harder, and just makes that first win that much better.
All right, any final questions for Chris? All right, it is worth noting to Brad's question about the rookie class that this is the first rookie class since 2005 that we've had multiple rookie winners in. So congratulations to being a part of that
Thank
group.
you.
And we wish you the best of luck this weekend.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.